We got our 2014 Ford F250 back here with a major leak on the front of it. So we want to knock it out before we have another camping trip. And let me show you what I got up under the bottom here. We can see that we got oil coming down all over the place. Sorry. I don't know where to put the camera. You can see oil all over the place, but I think maybe it might be the main, but after I was looking, there's a lot of complaints about the vacuum pump that's above this, and it leaks down on it. Let's see if you can see how much oil is coming. It's all over the place. So we're gonna pull it up here to the garage and see what we can find out. I don't think you can see because the phone will not adjust. Right down there is the vacuum pump. So we're gonna have to remove all of this to get down to it. Now we need to get this breaker bar down in here and loosen up the tension pulley and get the light where I can shine down in there. We're gonna go get it all the way down there. Try to get that tension get stuck in it. So 3/8 ratchet breaker bar. Here. Woo! Sorry. And the light shining in the camera. Alright. Get all these belts out of the way. See where I can get see. Okay. This is enough out of the way. Oh. One here, one here, one here. One way down there. Probably have to get from the bottom. I'll get them all. Put that one right there to get this plate here off. So let me get some tools. Let me see what size socket that is. One freaking socket is missing. It's a 13 in that kit. I got another kit here. Let's see, is that right? I am very uncomfortable. See that bolt way up under there? We're up under the truck. Now I got to get that bolt way up there out to get the bottom of that mount. But my arm can't fit because of all this right in the way. I think I'm going to take this, I'm taking the stabilizer off here. 15 millimeter. I'm going to loosen it up. I'm going to take it off and move it out of my way. Should get it here. Just going to work it out of the way. Let me get my cordless ratchet. Here we go. Now pull this down out of the way. Now I should be able to get my arm up in there and take that bottom bolt out. Now then, get the ratchet with that 13 up on there. Ratchet that thing on out of there. I'm going to go ahead and take the bottom one all the way out. Just give me a second. There. Get it with my hand and pa-da! There it was. Now that we're back on the top, I got to hold this bracket up as I try to lift this up and pull that bolt out. I gotta lift the fan, pull the bolt out. Let me rearrange. Gut's getting in the way. Alright, here we go. Loosen that up a little bit more so I can move it with my fingers. Okay. Lift. And like I say, I gotta lift it up. I gotta set it down in the fan shroud so it'll be far enough out of the way I can get to the vacuum pump. So right back here. There we go. Look at that. That's a stink bug. That's what's wrong with it. It's got a stink bug in between there. Get out for there. Alright. My light adjusted. Maybe you can see. We got to get the 8 millimeter. Where did I put that 8 millimeter? No, try turning it by hand. Looks like it almost could turn it by hand. Not happening. Looks a little loose there. Washer kind of moves. Check it around. Four bolts. Top, left, right. One down here at the bottom. Let's see if I got something here that'll help me remove that. Alright, here we go. It's got a screwdriver, 8 millimeter. Oh, let's try it right here. Wow. I don't even have to have a ratchet. You see this? You just put it on here. Let me turn it where you can, maybe I can get it where you can see this. Rearrange, real quick. Move the light over. Camera closer. Come on. See, maybe you can see that right there. Here we go. Look at that. 2 fingers. Turning it with 2 fingers. That is loose. Put the camera back. And we continue. Now we're going to spray it down with some brake clean. I'm going to try to get that grime off of there. I also want to get the oil off so when we get done I can tell if it's leaking or not. So we're just going to spray all this off. Get it good and wet. Get it sprayed down here all over. Now we'll take the compressed air and we're going to spray it all off. And we'll probably stop here for the night. Okay, it's the next day, and we're finally going to get that vacuum pump off of there and change that gasket. So let's get it off the truck. Get down in there. Squeeze that clamp. Move that clamp up there. And then, oops. Gotta break it loose somehow or another. Fat hand can't fit in there good. Get a short screwdriver and pry up on the edge of it. And I knocked one wrench off. I need it next. Just trying to loosen the seal up on it. Just keep working. I broke it loose. Easier said than done. Where are we? We're almost there. Try not to damage it. Almost. There it goes. I think I got the right wrench. 8mm ratchet. I think this is not taking any of the toppings out. That's the only one that was tight. Now, here's it. Look how oily that boat is. That's the one was leaking. All right. Now to see if we got it. We're going to just pull straight out. Not going to turn anything. Go ahead and pull the old gasket off. Like so. All right. We're not gonna spray anything in there. We're just gonna wipe this area off. Make sure it's good and clean. We're just gonna make sure there's no buildup. Trying to wipe some of this extra off while I got the rag here. All right, there she is, all cleaned up. I don't know if you can see that. Tuck that rag in. Maybe you can see. All cleaned up there. So let's move everything to the bench. Now we got the vacuum pump on the table. I'm going to show you. See these tabs? That's what holds the gasket on when you put it on, so it'll stay on when you put it on the motor. But putting it on, there's these little nibs. Can you see that right there? That little nib. There's a cutout here. There's a cutout right there. It's got a little nib. It won't let you set it down unless it's right. And then you fold these little tabs down. There's one there. And one right there. You fold down. We're going to take this old gasket off. And so get it on the table here. This side, I'm not going to spray anything on the inside, but we're going to turn it over and spray down with some more break free. Main thing is get this thing spotless. As spotless as we can. Don't want any buildup. Which side? That was way on the bottom. So we're going to work on that. Let's see. Might get some in it, but I'm going to dry that thing up before. Get this baby clean. So we're going to clean on it a while, and then we'll come back. Okay? Now that I got it all cleaned up, the outer edge where the gasket goes, that is the main important thing. If you still got a little bit of gunk on the outside, that's okay. Just mainly is get all the oil off the outside so you know where if it's leaking again. Then I went to O'Reilly's because that's the closest thing to me. This is the part number. Let me get that there. That's the part number that I got from O'Reilly's. And the gasket. We're going to open it up right now. I got to get the bag all the way open so I can pull it out without bending the gasket. That way. Just making sure. So we get a tick mark right there, a tick mark right there. It should lay down fine. And I'll push that down, bend it around the corner. You can bend that one down, push it around the corner. Oh, there's 3 on this one. Push that one down and push it around the corner. That should hold it in place until we get it back on the motor. What we're going to do is going to get it over here and put it back in the motor. Put all 4 bolts in by hand to get them started before we try to torque anything down. I've already put my blue LockTite on the bolts before I put them in. Now what I'm hoping is that I have not turned this too much that I can't get it slid back in. We got to get the timing right. I tried not to move it, but you know, while you're working, putting the gasket on, all that good stuff. It doesn't always come out the way you want it to be. Did it go down? Oh! We love all accomplishments. Get the first one in so it doesn't slide backwards on me. Said I'm just going to start them by hand right now. Alright, I got my little torque wrench set to 89 inch-pounds. Here, find my 89 inch-pounds. Okay. All right. £89 done. Take the socket off my torque, loosen it, put it back on 0. I don't want to put it up with any torque on it. Nope, we're not done. You forgot the hose, man. You forgot the hose. Get that thing way down on there. All right. I was fixing to say, couldn't find my pliers because my fat belly was on it. Move my light over somehow or another. Just can't seem to get the light where I can see. The end of the lip. There we go. Off the bottom down there. Back up here. And hold it up there to get a bolt in it. Oh, I can get one. Couple of threads. Woo! It's just the awkwardness. Oh boy. Crap. Got to put the bracket in there. The wire bracket. Bracket that holds the wire in. Whew. Wire. Break time. Well, we finally got the bottom bolt torqued to the 18 foot-pounds. Now, we're gonna come over here. I gotta get 87 foot-pounds on my torque wrench. Oh, I gotta put this stabilizer shock back into place. It's 87 torque pounds. Let's get my ratchet and socket back off of here. Here's my small ratchet. I don't want to fight the torque wrench. Ouch. Lock back on it. Off 15 millimeter on this thing. I just want to get the slow one on here. I'm a bit close to having the bottom part. Yeah, I don't want to do all that with that long wrench. Alright. Set to 87 foot-pounds. Come on. It's only 87 foot-pounds. It should. Alright, geez. Let's go ahead and line that belt back up. It's a little bit off that bottom pulley. Looks like it's good on that pulley. Let's move up back up top. Alright, we just finished tightening all these to 18 foot-pounds. Just doing a little check. Yeah, got those to 18 foot-pounds. All right, pull our rag out of there. Whichever way it was, I got it in that way. I think. Now, main thing is to get it up on the channel all the way around. Remember, my rubber treatment gonna hurt it a little bit. Three-in-one rubber conditioner. Getting a little wet around it so it'll. Look at that. When you find the spot That thing will just slide right up in there. Get some rubble conditioner. It'll slide on better. Sure I don't have too much in there to draw up, and just need enough to make it slick. Oh, rubber gets hard sometimes. All right. Got it on all the way around. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's tight. All right. All those little things. Back in their little hole. Where's that one? Where's that one? Get it? Clip, 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 clip. Let's bring this guy back out. All the way on. Snap. There. Okay. Here we have it. All right, now I'm going to get in the truck. I'm going to turn the key over and turn it right back off and check, make sure the belt is on every pulley in case there's a spot that I can't see. And see if it stays on just for a rotation. See, I'm going to put the key in. I'm just going to turn it and turn it off. All right. Now we go check that belt. So I'm just trying to get the grease off of here enough. So I can tell if it's leaking. Yeah, that's a good start. All right, there she is running. She's quiet. Haven't taken her down the road yet, but she's been running at least 10 minutes. We'll call out. I don't see any new drops. There's Should have got some. Wish they had a neat piece of cardboard, but that's what all I had. So that's it for my video. Thank y'all for watching.